In this video we'll finally get around to unpacking all the stuff that came with the car. We'll have a look at it, see what we got there, see what we can use and what we don't need. We'll probably sell on eBay or Oz Rotary. So I'm going to get all this stuff out shortly, have a look at it. Back in a tick. Alright, so I've emptied out the boot, so we can have a good look at what we've got here. The boot floor itself is intact. It's a bit wonky along there. It's not rusted out. Repairs over its life as a racing car to be expected. Not too bad. Yeah, modified to hold fuel pumps and things. Up under here, I don't know if it will focus, but typical RX2 rust spots. I'll try and get some better photos and show them in a moment. So the floor's not bad. We've got a couple of just surface rust from water that's dropped in while I've had it sitting here. Yeah, not bad. So I'll remove all these lights and things soon after I empty out the interior, which I'll do next. This is part of what we found in the boot. For a small boot in a small car, it actually held quite a lot of stuff. So we've got a fuel cell, some extractors, some bars, a secondary front sway bar, clutch master and slave cylinder, as well as a brake bias valve and a hydraulic handbrake, master cylinder. I'm going to need that. The pedal box, all the interior heater parts, I'll need that, so it's good to find them. An oil cooler, I have to check that for that it doesn't leak. What else we got? Two window regulators, what looks like a very manky brake master cylinder, no, brake booster. Miscellaneous hoses and stuff. Okay, and up here we've got steering column trims, sun visors, distributor cap, trims from around the windows, one of these, handbrake, accelerator pedal and linkage, spark plug wires, car to fuel pump, lightweight flywheel that needs a bit of a clean up, or a lot of a clean up, surge tank, and rubber parts of the heater thing, and still more down here. Two Bluey air cleaners, RX7 rat's nest, Nicky RX7 carby, alternator, water pump, two of the front mount chests, I think they're called, sump, I think it's an RX7 sump, and a rusted out clutch there. So all this stuff came with the car and was found in the boot. Okay, the car's now emptied out. We'll get to it all in a minute, what I found in there, but we'll have a quick look. So the interior is pretty good. The dash has no cracks, has the classic RX2 instruments and interior, pedal boxes in place, We have a Sparco sports seat, typically mangled. Transmission tunnel, let's see, holes in the floor will need welding up. It's under the driver's passenger side footwell, is pretty good and rust free. This side has a small amount of surface rust from water that's dripped in while it's sat here over the last 4 years, but structurally it's alright, it's just on the surface. The car's lifted up about 2 inches with everything that I've taken out of it. The rear section, no rust, a little bit of surface rust there. Looking around the interior, the roof looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to need a roof lining to get this through a roadworthy. If anyone could advise me, that'd be good. So yeah, not a bad interior. Just looking in there under the seats, not too bad. I'm going to paint this interior probably the same body colour, green, cosmic green as the rest of the car. This door trim looks pretty good as well, as does that one. Okay, so on to what I found in the car. So I've got another race seat, a couple of new ball joints. The console, I've not seen this type before. It's got this instrument section here. I'm probably going to replace it with a with the normal type that I'm used to seeing in an RX2, and the tray that runs under the dash that holds stuff. This gearbox is a rebuilt 5-speed Needham close ratio gearbox. This is or was my wiring loom, so that'll be great fun sorting that out. Parts from Racing Beat, 13B Weber manifold with enormous ports, some big ported engine in here at some point in time. Alternator with an oversized pulley, oversized water pump pulley. What have we got here? A sump, rusted out. It looks like it's been modified to hold extra oil or something. Box of knickknacks from the car, brake pads, all the badges that I've been missing, like that one, and this one here off the boot, the important one. And my clutch is a puck clutch, brass button I think they call that. What else do we find? Door trims galore, bits of old foam for the roll cage there. Rear shocks, 2 diff centers, one's welded, the other one's single spinner. A couple of front guards from a Series 3 RX2. They're not in bad condition. I think the previous owner had intended to fit them to this car. Big race style exhaust system. Probably won't use that. And finally a couple doors. I'll check out the ones on my car, see if they're that different, but I think the reason he bought these doors was to remove the wheel arch flares and return it to normal, but since I quite like the wheel arch flares, I'll leave them on. So there you have it. My weekend's work so far is emptying out this RX2 of mine and getting it ready to get a paint job. The next thing I'll be doing, next video, will be removing all the fittings like this, and the door handles, lights and bumpers and stuff, ready for the painter. Oh, all this other stuff came with it. A few different springs, a few spare axles, a lot of stuff. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching.